Welcome to Layla's Science Hub. Today we're zooming in on the ultrastructure of eukaryotic cells. In simple terms, what's inside these cells and what each part actually does. But what is a eukaryotic cell? It's a complex cell with a nucleus and membrane-bound organelles. Think plant cells, animal cells, fungal cells, and protocysts. Let's go on a tour around the cell and meet the key organelles. Firstly, we have the nucleus. This is like the boss of the cell. It has a double membrane and contains chromatin. Its main jobs: to control everything the cell does, store the genetic material, the genome, transmit genetic information, and provide instructions for making proteins. Inside the nucleus, we have the nucleolus. Think of it as the ribosome production hub. It doesn't have a membrane, but it's packed with RNA and is responsible for assembling ribosomes. Surrounding the nucleus is the nuclear envelope, a double membrane with pores. These pores act like security checkpoints, controlling what enters and leaves the nucleus, like mRNA or steroid hormones. Next, we find the rough endoplasmic reticulum. This is covered in ribosomes and is where translation occurs. It acts as an intracellular transport system, and its cisternae provide a large surface area for protein production. Next door is the smooth ER, similar to the rough ER, but without ribosomes. Instead of making proteins, this one focuses on lipid metabolism, lipid synthesis, and transporting lipids around the cell. Once proteins and lipids are made, they head to the Golgi apparatus. This is a stack of membrane-bound flattened sacs that have cisternae. This organelle modifies, packages, and labels them, a bit like a cellular post office. It also forms secretory vesicles that transport materials in and out of the Golgi. Formed by the Golgi apparatus, lysosomes are small sacs containing powerful hydrolytic enzymes called lysozymes. Their job is to digest and recycle waste materials, foreign particles, or damaged organelles, keeping the cell clean and healthy. Up next are ribosomes. These are small spherical structures made of ribosomal RNA in the nucleolus. They have no membrane. They're found either floating freely in the cytoplasm or attached to the rough ER. Their job? Protein synthesis, building proteins from amino acids. Mitochondria are the energy generators of the cell, producing ATP during aerobic respiration. They have two membranes, with the inner one folded into cristae. Inside the inner membrane is the fluid-filled matrix containing a variety of components. They even have their own DNA and can self-replicate, especially handy in cells with high energy demands. In plant cells, chloroplasts are where photosynthesis happens. They have a double membrane and internal stacks of thylakoids, grana, containing chlorophyll. The fluid surrounding them is called stroma, and they also store their own DNA and starch grains. The cell's surface membrane is a thin, flexible barrier made of lipids that controls what enters and exits the cell. It's selectively permeable, allowing essentials like oxygen and nutrients in, while keeping harmful substances out. Centrioles are key players in cell division, forming structures like cilia and undulopodia. They consist of two bundles of microtubules positioned at right angles. Found outside the cell membrane, the cell wall provides strength, structure, and support. Made from cellulose in plants, it prevents the cell from bursting and maintains its shape. It's also fully permeable. Cilia are small, hair-like projections that beat rhythmically to move substances like mucus across cell surfaces, as well as acting as antennas for cell signaling. They're formed from centrioles and contain microtubules. The undulopodium, a specialized flagellum, is found in human sperm cells, aiding movement. Flagella are long tail-like structures that enable cells to move, especially useful in certain bacteria and sperm cells. The vacuole is a fluid-filled sac surrounded by a membrane called the tonoplast. It helps maintain turgor pressure, balances solute and water levels, and provides structural stability in plant cells. Finally, we have the cytoskeleton, a network of protein fibers running through the cytoplasm. It consists of microtubules made of tubulin, microfilaments made of actin, and motor proteins like myosin, kinesins, and dynin. Its key roles include providing mechanical strength and shape, transporting organelles and vesicles like a railway system, enabling cell movement with structures like flagella and cilia, anchoring organelles in place, Before we finish, here's a quick exam tip for this topic. In exam questions, don't just name the organelle. Always link it to its specific function. For example, mitochondria produce ATP through aerobic respiration is way better than just saying mitochondria make energy. Examiners love detail and precision, so always pair the structure with the function. That's what gets you those top marks.